see if that might be what the Lord would have for us. And so he said, I'm willing to go to those things, but I'm not willing at this point at all to like lock into that, because I'm not feeling like I'm ready to exhaust us trying on our own. So I said, okay, and we did. And we went ahead and we got foster approved. But even that, for those of you that are foster approved, there's some challenges at your house with all the baby locks. And we had put a fence around our pool that was 4 feet, because we didn't want it too high. And then they said, oh no, it has to be 5 feet. And that was like an extra $1,000. And then we had to get fingerprinted. And we just went through all the work that you do to get foster care. But we weren't really on the list or foster approved.
Yeah, we were approved. But what it was my heart still wasn't there. I'll be honest. I did that to appease her. Right? Happy wife, happy life. Right? Let's not rock the boat. I'll kind of give her what she wants, but my heart really wasn't there yet. Okay, I'll go. I'll do what's necessary. But if a call had come, I don't think I would have said yes then. I don't think I would have had ears to hear, because God hadn't broken me enough yet. And so we needed to go on another journey, another, as Danny says, a lap of life again, at least for me. And so I said, I really don't want to exhaust all. Why don't we consider one more time in vitro?
And then I said, well, the guy said that I'm getting older and my eggs are not so good and I don't want to have a Down syndrome. And I said, can we just keep it a secret? And the guy at Huntington Reproductive said, if you mix your eggs with another surrogate mother that looks a lot like you, your chances of getting pregnant are much, much higher. Because your uterus is young as far as the housing. That's not what grows old, it's your eggs. So if you could just honestly consider it, that might be the way that you and your husband would like to go. So we went home and we challenged that. And then my husband got online, and then for hours and hours and hours, he's pulling up all these mug shots of these people, And we're telling Kyle to get out of the room, he's probably 3.5, 4 by then. And I'm looking at all these different faces, and then all of a sudden he's like, babe, I think I found somebody who looks just like you. And nobody knew this. Nobody, not even my family.
You guys are the first ones to hear this.
So, nobody knew, because it wasn't the route the Lord had for us. But so anyways, we found this one gal, and she was putting herself through college. And every time they give up their eggs, they get approximately like $10,000. And you're only allowed to do it 6 times. And she had done it 5 times. And all 5 times she was successful. She had given her eggs and gotten 2 moms pregnant, well, the Lord did, with twins. And then the other 3 times, the moms ended up getting 1 child. So this was going to be her 6th time, and that's all the state allows you to do is 6 times. But it is costly, because you have to pay for her to go through the whole insemination of getting her eggs ready to be taken out of her, and then mixed with my eggs, and then implanted back in me. So that's the journey Mark and I decided to be on.
Yeah, we were going to be Abraham and Sarah. That's how I look at it now. I'm going to take things into my own hands because, God, you're taking too long and this isn't working the way I want it. Anybody ever done that? Right? I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure out how to do it my way because I'm a type A personality. I get things done. I'm a mover, I'm a shaker, and we're going to make this thing happen. So we put down a very substantial, non-refundable deposit for this because you have to hold that person because otherwise that person will be given to somebody else. So we're getting near that time. It's the end of December. I think it was like 2007, somewhere around there. 2006, 2007. And it's December time, and my wife's having headaches.
But I've had them for 4 years.
She's had them for 4 years. But I finally, I go to the doctor. Please go to the doctor, go to the doctor. And we're scheduled for middle of January for this procedure to be done. Right? So it's been all ramped up. You've given the shots. My wife was hopping around on the bed when I was just wiping alcohol at that point. I go, why are you moving? I haven't even stayed. I don't even like your touch anymore. Right? How many have done the in vitro with the shots? That's a harpoon that you're using on people. And so we were geared up to go. She went to the doctor about her headaches.
And he said, why are you here? I said, well, actually this was the Lord too, because when I was in the waiting room, it was like 3 to 4 days before Christmas. And so all I could think about was shopping and getting my wrapping done, and we were supposed to have a party on, a couple days before Christmas, a big huge Christmas party with all our friends. And so I'm just going in my mind, all the things I have to do, and here I am waiting and waiting and waiting. It was like 45 minutes. And I just about got up when I just felt something just telling me, be still, sit here, wait. And so I did. And then I got into the doctor, and it actually was my husband's doctor. His name is Dr. Viet.